Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Soul Star La Familia of the crystalline gossamer web of life of the prime spark. Happy Losar, Tibetan New Year, Year of the Water Tiger. Today on the Mayan calendar is Keen 185, Red Electric Serpent. On this day our Kundalini really gets electrified and ascends up the central channel of the Katika to activate the crown halo of the new earth angelic legion of the 144. Together we rise in the honor and glory of our sanctified self to transmit our highest love, light, and bliss into our collective field to uplift and elevate all consciousness into the beauty of the pure land of paradise forevermore. There is a powerful shift in this now to assist us in this movement and alignment into the one true organic ascension timeline of our 5D heaven upon earth manifestation. There is no going back to the illusory world of false appearance as we continue to hold the line with our pure intent, our holy faith and divine will to manifest a world of peace, unity, harmony, and abundance for all. We continue on the trajectory of the new Edenic timeline and paradigm of eternal bliss consciousness. Day by day, in every way, I am getting better and better, always in all ways, in my consistent efforts of the medicine way. As we continue to heal our physical, mental, and emotional bodies, we heal each other and we heal the earth. Gaia is coming into her full resonance of her higher dimensional, galactic sisterhood of the rose of light. As she opens, blossoms, and blooms, we bloom with her. This is the ascension, and we are the ascended masters the world has been waiting for. Celebrate in the joy and love of our universal heritage of the one true life. For I am the way, the truth, and the light of eternal life. We drop all veils of separation and live directly from our hearts, being connected to all things in all realms, dimensional and timelines, for this final quantum leap of consciousness into Homo Luminous, beings of infinite light. This is the pure awareness of the Buddha, the Christos, the Tao, the Way. We show up every day with the power and glory of our I Am presence blazing into the fields of the divine spheres of influence, to uplift, enhance, and empower all along the way home. It is time, beloved one. From the very first, not a thing is. Moo. Aho. Catch bull at 4 and ride it home. For home is always where the heart is, and the heart is everywhere. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions for you again today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor, give us the thumbs up, leave a comment below, and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. Now with these powerful, intense energetics flowing in, we had many earth activations all over Pachamama with 105 M1.5 or greater earthquakes. The most powerful earthquake today, South America, Argentina, with a 5.7 activation. Abra Pampa. Earlier today on the Ring of Fire, many activations all day. Kermadec Islands, 5.0. In the crown of Lemuria, Rat Islands, Aleutian Islands, 4.2, Colombia, South America, in the northern point of the Andes Mountains, Kundalini Pachamama, 4.3, Indonesia, 4.2, 4.3, 4.6, a Trinity, 3 right in a row, Papua New Guinea, 5.4, Council of 9 coming in, 156 kilometer depth, Chile, South America, also Andes, home of our sacred condors with a 4.4, Divine 44 coming in, Mentone, Texas, 3.1, Indonesia, another 4.3, in the heart of Lemuria, Pahala, Hawaii with a 3.1 activation, Hormozgan, Iran, 4.4, right on the coast of the Persian Gulf, and then in the Zagros Mountains of Iran. We had another 4488 portal, Lion's Gate, Lyra Nation coming in. British Virgin Islands, New Atlantean Energy, Divine Masculine, 3.737 into 73, Heaven on Earth. Indonesia, another powerful 4913 Divine Goddess. In the root chakra, Pachamama, South Sandwich Islands with a 50, 66 kilometer depth, 66 of the Christos consciousness. East Timor, 4.3, Japan, 4.7, Calabria, Italy, 4.4, 173 kilometers depth, 173 into the 731, heaven descending upon the earth to merge the two together as one. Japan, we had another powerful 5.1, Indonesia 4.7, Russia 4.4, Yukon, Canada 3.9, Argentina with the most powerful 5.7 at 110 UTC, 247 kilometer depth. Mentone, Texas, we had another 4.3. Southwest Indian Ridge in the Indian Ocean, 4.8. South of Fiji Island, 4.3. And then another Trinity, third activation, Mentone, Texas, with a 3.3. 33 Divine Mastery, 7 kilometer depth, 37 into 73, another Heaven on Earth coding. All codes, keys, and activations in place for this great awakening, this great shift, as we continue to resolve and dissolve all interference patterns and anomalies, keeping and holding this realm in the fourth density, as we continue to shift fully into the fifth dimensional energies. Now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 15 degrees, 16 minutes Aries. The sun is at 14 degrees, 35 minutes Pisces. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 15 degrees Pisces. An officer drilling his men in a simulated attack. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 16 degrees Aries. Brownies dancing in the setting sun, from astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the Knowledge cards, Animal Spirits, from Susan Boulay. And the card she pulled for you today, very wise card, the Owl. Symbology, sexual energy, darkness, liberation. The owl is a nocturnal bird strongly associated with the moon and feminine energy. Lilith, a goddess of the Talmud and the early Christian Gnosticism, is frequently represented as an owl. She was Adam's first wife before Eve, and is known for having refused to assume a subordinate role in marriage. Although she has traditionally been associated with dark sexual energy, she is a powerful and liberating feminine symbol, very synchronic with the energy of freedom and liberation for all life in all realms and timelines and dimensions. And now we'll take a moment to connect with the Fairy Nation and the Tiger Nation, as the Fae and the Tiger come together to assist humanity with the final dance of death, to sneak by the false ego of the archonic projection of being trapped in the time loops of reincarnation of the suffering and separation system. The magic of the Fae assists you in transmitting the energy of flight, and the Tiger, the stealth, the courage, and the strength for the final dance of life, with great stealth and courage and divine magic and alchemy to slip past the guards of the prison system of the false 3D duality matrix in this great exodus into the paradise upon earth, fully awake, fully aware, and fully activated. The light is always turned on to guide our way home. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Rebecca Rose, Energy Intuitive, Seer, and Channel. Tashi Dalek. Today is Losar, the Tibetan New Year, the year of the water tiger. New Year celebration begins Thursday, March 3rd, and ends on Saturday, March 5th. I'm intrigued by the possibilities for union that the meeting of water's grace and wisdom's ferocity present to us. As always, we're supported by the unseen world, Big bow to the Tibetan people whose traditions live on despite decades of great oppression. In 2019, I spent several months living in the old Tibetan lands of northeastern India on the border of what we now call China, and it changed my life. Again, Tashi Dalek, may we prosper against all odds. From Rebecca Rose, barefoot.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Rachel's Butterfly Effect, Collective Energy Update. Are you feeling the upgrades and shifts we went through last night? The collective energy feels different this morning, slightly lighter but also eerily quiet. There is a calm and softness, yet a quiet stirring underneath. Enjoy this moment. We have been receiving shift after shift, energy after energy, and upgrade after upgrade. If there is a moment of calm, sit in it, relax, and enjoy, because who knows how long it will last. Today is a good day to ground your energy into this quiet, peaceful state. Spend time in nature with your feet on the earth and smell the fresh air and enjoy feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin. Allow yourself to be present. And from Divine Sister of the Light Rasha, your objective now is to recognize all encounters as the opportunities for achieving harmony that they truly are. By presenting your own perspective without attachment to outcome, you allow for the manifestation of the optimum outcome for all concerned. The key word here is allow. By planting the seed of your intent, your will, by presenting your viewpoint without the need to force it into fruition, you best serve your own interests as well as those of the others with whom you are engaged. Once that seed is released energetically, it has the opportunity to draw to it the circumstances that best address the interests of the collective will, which strives toward the manifestation of the experience of oneness. When potential conflict is nullified, and the intent of each is the harmonization of will, rather than the manifestation of one's own will over that of another, the outcome is consistently one that serves the highest good of all concerned. It may take a bit of practice before you become accustomed to recognizing the point of the exercise inherent in each life drama that now presents itself to you. But once you become attuned to the resonance of harmony, that vibration will permeate all you do. You will find that your life experiences flow with ease, one to the next, as examples to you and to all you encounter, of the manifestation of harmony in your reality. You will find that you are less concerned with triumphing over adversity than with maintaining equilibrium. For in the attainment of balance, you are in the best position energetically to create the circumstances that reflect your highest intent. Excerpt from the book Oneness by Rasha, from onenesswebsite.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Ramona Lapin, massive DNA and diamond grid activations are collapsing the phantom matrix from within. We are now in the crescendo of the full and final clearing and collapse of the phantom matrix. All artificial phantom timelines, realities, materials, programming, negative aliens, entities, dead spaces, and their cause and effect. Keep decoding, recoding, and overwriting your realities, consciousness and DNA, to stabilize the field and timelines, realities, to keep assisting the planetary ascension by fully remembering the superconscious co-creator that you are. Remember that this is what we came for, not just to wait and see or be in fear of what may or may not happen. As I shared my message in yesterday's post, the rebirth of the collective Christ unity consciousness is here now. This is now finalizing the collapse of all the false matrix overlays, timelines, realities, memories, reversals and hybrid codings, black goo, negative alien technology, and machinery within our DNA and our planetary morphogenetic field. Our DNA holds the film strip to our realities, as we as starseeds and indigos hold the collective timelines and realities within our DNA. We hold the blueprints of creation. This massive phantom matrix hologram disillusion, now coming to completion, is causing a lot of timeline chaos right now as it all clears. So just know it for what it is, as this helps collapse the fallen timelines. Things like people disappearing or suddenly dying, people or things seem, look, or feel different. timeline matrix glitches, time slips, Mandela effect, history changes, may all be observed as things get even weirder. Also, as we're rising and ascending swiftly in frequency and dimensional bandwidths, we are expanding in consciousness. That also leads to sudden realizations, new awarenesses, shifts in perspective, belief changes, as we shift from distorted polarity to unity God source consciousness, as well as the old inverted and artificial programming being fully deleted. This may cause confusion as one may feel changed, but not fully aware of what is happening. These shifts in dimensions, consciousness, can also lead to things such as a decrease in spatial awareness and bumping into things, all over body pain, powerful release of natural DMT in the body, feeling lightheaded, vertigo, etc. It's important to stay grounded and embodied. There's a lot going on at all levels of creation, and I will share more later. So much to be present with right now to release, unravel, and reveal, access, see, and remember, and especially for those involved in the grid and gate work at hand, remember, all of creation lies there inside of you. Our herogamic crowns and halos, as well as the planetary sun disk and diamond grid network, are coming powerfully online, along with Christ consciousness being collectively rebirthed now as one through the 144. They are assisting us in accessing and in broadcasting of the new organic ascension realities and unity consciousness programming to all, as we start to project a whole new reality, consciousness, onto our hologram. Remember, this is a simulation and you are here to write the new code. All the timelines held within our DNA now fully activating and igniting in its triple helix, crystalline, organic form. The new Trinity Christ codes are flooding the diamond grids, which is ready to fully ignite and replace the old, to bring the new technologies online, within and without. Keep going deeper and deeper within to collapse the old and co-create all new, all from the 0-point field of neutrality in no time. We have long gone super quantum, always accessible and happening now. From inside the film strip of your DNA, your very own consciousness, as this is what instructs your DNA. Your every word, thought, belief, feeling, and action is this. Keep remembering your true self and use the power of creation, manifestation, your consciousness projections, the source within you, wisely. Eternal love and blessings, Ramona. And from a gift from Gaia, the sanctuary is you, beloved. There is no place outside of you that will offer you safety. There is no place outside of you that will offer you comfort. When we desire these two things and seek them outside of ourselves, then we come to find that we are never fulfilled. In fact, we become addicts in nature chasing the next stop that we can find to fill up on what we haven't found within. It's a looping circular pattern in which we max out on dopamine and fill our boots with satisfaction, only to step away in a second and find the clock ticking and the pressure depleting. We crave the next fix. But if you choose to seek within, you get to find the fountain of life that showers the sacred spirit through all things, gifting the sight to see that all things were possible, and that the only thing that ever made it impossible to see was the viewpoint you chose to take. Safety and comfort is found in infinite peace, the unwavering knowing that life is eternal, and that it has and will continue to take all forms, that it always was and always will be, and that you will forever play out in the formless creating form, that you are the information in formation, and your only purpose is to be at peace, all-encompassing love, and in blissful celebration of the magical, mystical manifestation that you will forever form. This is who you are, God. Then the idea of safety and comfort becomes redundant and a distant memory of a once heavy and burdened mind. From a gift from Gaia.com. And from Divine Sister of Light Miriam Gillis. My beloved soul family, it is now time to step forward on your path of truth as much as being revealed. We are ready to assist all that are awakening and wanting to bridge to their highest sovereign being. This is a monumental shift in consciousness that is happening on this planet as we are awakening, remembering, re-evolving to our true primordial divinity as we are going through the embodiment process of the eternal Christ consciousness. The diamond crystal embodiment is taking place and a reactivating of your true primordial rainbow Krystal consciousness. The chakra system has been released from all distortions and taking on a crystal river diamond channel which is providing massive clarity and pure streams of our pure source resonance. The chakras are no longer chakras in the stage of embodiment as there is no separation in this cosmic channel. This is the pure liquid light plasma highway for our eternal source codes. The luminous crystal pathways to freedom are here. The divine sovereign kings of the rose are rising through the sacred heart as Christos Sophianic union is completed and ushering in a whole new level of divine support as we are in unity consciousness with brothers and sisters holding this divine eternal love and truth for all. We embody this for the highest of all through all kingdoms, as it is truly here and unfolding the most pure divine amazement as we continue to share with you the present stages of the unfoldment as they come through. Dear hearts, come through this channel now. We love you for being off about it as this is the biggest time shift for ages. These are very exciting days for you now. Let's be grateful about it as by this momentum and opportunity we will move into self-mastery and power now as eternal beings of love and light, because it is all about you, learning to trust and strive for your personal evolution upwards now. Let go about all lower energies at once, enabling yourself to be healed, cleared, and awakened by your intent to do so. With love always, Miriam. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurora Ray. An important message from the Galactic Federation. Dear beloved ones, we are the Galactic Federation, and we are here to help you with a new mission. This has been a pivotal moment in the fight between the light and the dark. Much has been done with your internet technology, including the termination of your social media services. As they are caught and punished for their wickedness, you are starting to feel the effects of the darknesses hold over you fade. Today, at this turning point in the battle of light versus dark, we are asking you to help us defeat the dark forces that are attempting to control your world. Together with our forces of light, you will create balance, not only for your life, but for planet Earth as well. This is part of our mission to bring balance and love. We understand it has been a difficult time on the planet as we move closer to this galactic alignment. You see the beginnings of many changes that will occur on your planet firsthand via personal experience. Take a deep breath and brace yourself for change, for the next few months will be full of it. You may or may not realize it at first. We will continue to do all we can to explain the reasons for these changes to you. We will be able to communicate more directly to you after the dark disease on your planet has been cured and they have been disempowered, since operations will no longer be hindered by them. We will be able to communicate with you and share more with you after they have been fully disempowered. You won't be in the dark as you have been in the past. You've got the chance to build confidence in the unknown and trust in our words. This will be very beneficial to you as you go through your life. Those who have not yet had a multidimensional connection will be able to comprehend via the words of others, such as those of this message. Your internet technology is being taken over, with many malicious features being turned off. You will begin to see the limitations we, the light, are imposing on them, as well as the newfound freedoms you will enjoy. The job is a little different this time. We want you to transmit your white light energy into your computer's network. Concentrate on fueling your system with the white light of God's love, and you'll feel as though you're sowing the seeds for a bright future. We only work with your permission. We may try to persuade you to alter your mind to move towards the light by thinking only positive thoughts and focusing on a positive outcome of things, but your decision is final. Please concentrate on harmony and kindness while you meditate on the internet technology system. However you want to accomplish this is up to you. Many of you are acquainted with the frequency of the internet since you use it frequently, So trust yourself and your inner direction. We are here to help you as your numbers continue to grow. Many of you are finally awakening. You have awaited this in great anticipation. You are coming out of your slumber to fight against the powers that have deceived your entire race for so long. First you awaken to the darkness in the world, then you awaken to the darkness within yourself. Finally you realize that there is only light. None of this would have been possible without the help of many beings who have traveled across time and space to help us in our fight against the dark forces. There shall be a time of grand celebrations when the forces of light have triumphed completely over those who wish to cling on to the darkness. The time for celebration is near, as you are now freeing yourselves to join our efforts against the darkness. Thousands of intelligent races are working to secure your freedom. We are celebrating your cooperation. We love you dearly. We are here with you. We are your family of light. Aho, Lara A, Ambassador of the Galactic Federation from the galacticfederation.com, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. We are in a state where we are all being challenged, in that we are ascending now extremely rapidly into the higher dimensional state of the 5th to the 7th, while the old earth and all upon us keep yapping at our heels, desperately trying to hang on to us, or trying to distract us, or to keep us from ascending. At this time, we as lightworkers need discipline, and more than this, keep focused on the ascension path, and keeping our own energy fields crystal clear, and not allowing anyone to attach to us in whatever form or way. When climbing a mountain, you do get to the stages where the going gets more tough. The only thing you can do then is to keep going, one single step at a time, and not to lose sight of the end goal. Interestingly, when we do this, keeping the focus in this present moment, and on the single steps we are taking, we suddenly find that we have arrived, and it seemed as if we were carried somewhere along the way, because when we reached the near summit, we suddenly found that we could almost run up it with renewed inner strength and energy. We now need to truly step into the mighty I Am presence, and in the I Am presence affirm the life we do wish to lead, to create, to live, as it is already happening. The higher we step into our light body, the more we step into co-creatorship with the divine, and thus we need to become that all manifests instantly. Every thought we think, every word we speak, and every action we are taking or not taking. Become aware of what you are thinking. You are self-prophesying. Become aware of what is pouring out of your mouth. You are speaking words of power over yourself and others. Become aware of what actions you are taking or not taking. You are co-creating your own future in the here and now. The greatest of all divine revealing came from the divine name that was given to us, Yahweh. I am that I am. Thus in affirming in the I am, you are now aligning yourself with the divine within you. Yet be careful what you are affirming in the I am, and thus write out what you wish to co-create in your new light body form, in the new earth, for the greatest and highest good of all, never in self-service, but in highest loving service, and through the power of love. I did that over the weekend, and I'm doing it morning and evenings before going to bed, so that I am affirming the life I truly wish to live. You are indeed creating your own future in the here and now, either by staying stuck in the old earth and fear-based energy and density, or to transcend it and transfigure and embrace your new light body in the 5th to the 7th dimensional state. What are you choosing to create and where, old earth or new? Remember, the higher you go in the dimensional state, the less dense everything becomes, and the more you live life, and the life more abundantly with great love. The new age is the age of love, harmony, unity, and peace. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, Angelic Freedom Alliance. Love and support. We introduce the angelic light construct, an interdimensional field of light created as part of your world that aligns with all angelic beings. A layer of your world encoded with angelic light frequencies within your light matrix. Know we are a great legion of angels transmitting this message, for we are freedom fighters. Our role is to greatly assist humanity with the final light battles. Please call on us if you are struggling with tasks, require clarity with a difficult situation. We offer energetic protection to build strength and spiritual endurance in your energetic field, especially for those doing freedom work, multidimensional healing, or undertaking multidimensional travel. See us as a legion of light warriors beside you, your light guardians, wayshowers of light. To reach us, close your eyes, connect to your pure heart, and ask for our assistance. A pure love intention is all you require. Know our love is unconditional to assist humanity. Please call on the Angelic Freedom Alliance, for we energetically feel the direct calling and requirements of your timeline as the awakening and expansion continues. Know the angelic resonance is available to every being. Open your heart to us every morning. Connect to our healing light, for we are here to assist you. Be love, be light. A message from the Angelic Freedom Alliance with love and blessings from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. Your brave choices and follow-through are bringing endings with closure. You've waited a long time to get to this understanding and inner knowing that enough is enough. So has your Holy Grail counterpart. Together you're making moves that are bringing much happiness, love, loyalty, and abundance. You may have been defending poor behavior for far too long. Fears of setting boundaries and being judged by others for doing so may have been keeping you stuck. However, you and your actions can't be controlled by others any longer. You are demanding better. Karmic debts have been paid, you've purified your sins, and lessons have been learned. It is no longer necessary to repeat or continue karmic relationships. This choice is helping you transcend through the current portal gateway we are in. Your divine counterpart is also protecting you and holding space, so you can move on. Ultimately, the shift in consciousness is taking you and your children back home to your divine connection. Source codes are entering your new operating system, accelerating you out of the prima donna timeline. As you continue becoming more strong and confident, restoration of the soul continues for your soul flame union to move on into this new and better timeline. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from here in the Moon Astrology, Friday, March 4th, 2022. As you're hearing this, keep in mind, the future is not something we enter. The future is something we create. Leonard Sweet. A quick overview of the intensifying astrology in the next few months. Great Eliminator Pluto in Capricorn is trying the karmic node of fate in Taurus until August. From March to mid-May, the gas giants Jupiter and Neptune, once in 166 years, conjunction in Pisces, dissolves old boundaries and blows everything out of the water, including good judgment and rationality. Even more significantly, Lord of Time and Karma, Saturn, in Aquarius, is squaring the nodes of fate in Taurus, exact on April 17th, ahead of the Taurus solar eclipse conjunct volatile Uranus on April 30th. After the eclipse at the end of April, the energy shifts as Jupiter enters Aries. Hold on to your hats, followed by the Scorpio lunar eclipse in May. Then things really start to get interesting as the Uranus conjunction to the node of fate closes in. Disruptor Eris is at the midpoint of Neptune in Pisces and the node of fate in Taurus. The Saturn-Uranus square, the struggle between democracy and authoritarianism, forms a T-square with the nodes and will be triggered all year by any planet moving through the fixed signs of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. But things will really kick off once Uranus and the node are within orb of being conjunct from late April. The exact conjunction happens on the 31st of July, and Mars joins them the next day. This marks the turning point of the year. We won't be able to avoid change from this point forwards. Uranus transiting Taurus, the economy, trade, and supply chains, is bringing shock and disruption to multiple areas of our lives. Globalism continues to collapse, both the ideology and the practical logistics of it, and the financial bubble it relies on may finally be about to burst. The epicenter of that implosion will probably be the EU, as its chart is in the firing line of the new Taurus-Scorpio eclipse cycle, especially its Scorpio 4th house packed with Sun, Mercury, Mars, and Pluto. At the same time, the U.S. is currently beginning its first karmic Pluto return at 27 Capricorn since the Founding Fathers. From here in the moonastrology.co.uk, and from Divine Sister of the Light Adrian Elise, Gaia Daily, March 4th through the 7th, go with the flow. It's a beautiful energy as we come out of the Pisces new moon and feeling the sun in exact conjunction to Jupiter this weekend. We are reevaluating our spiritual identity, and the new moon and sun crossing over Jupiter is pushing us through the birth canal. It's a rebirth of Christ consciousness and an opportunity to be reborn into our own Christ body. It's a time for collaboration and seeing across the divide, for problem solving and solutions with so much positive astrology. Venus and Mars still sit in exact conjunction through the middle of next week. This weekend they move over into Aquarius together for the official completion of retrograde season that started back in December 2021. With Mercury and Saturn in conjunction in Aquarius, we are beginning to see a way forward, which is a relief, as it feels like we have been waiting forever to turn this corner into something new. With all planets direct for the next 2 months, now is the time to take a leap in a brand new direction. Mercury is coming into square with the nodes of the moon this weekend, amplifying the energy of a new way forward. Our new direction must be about uncovering the abundant wealth of spiritual gifts that lie within. With the South Node in Scorpio, it's about cleaning up the shame programming that has kept these gifts so hidden over all these lifetimes. That new direction is like a magnetic pull on your heart to a life more in alignment with your spiritual truth. Supernova souls have felt so out of place and alone in this earth experience, but now our soul tribe is calling us home, and it's time to find each other once again. We are being asked to completely reset our energy towards the flow of a life lived in higher frequency vibration and co-creation with the universe. It's so different from how supernova souls have felt over these past years, with nothing seeming to work out, no matter how hard we try. We are dipping our feet in the waters of the sacred co-creation with all this Pisces energy, learning to trust again and go with the flow of the universe. Old griefs and trauma programming are coming up because they don't fit the new energy. It's going to take some time to adjust, but the current energies are asking us to open and surrender to the flow of spiritual energy back into our lives. It's a rare and interesting time with the sweet Mars and Venus conjunction crossing over into Aquarius, and Jupiter with the Sun in Pisces. With all planets direct, it's time to jump into the current of life, get our lower self and conditioning and programming out of the way so we can go with the flow and let the magic happen. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Leah Whitehorse. Lunar aspects, Mercury in Aquarius, semi-square Pallas in Aries. The powerful Mars-Venus-Pluto-Vesta conjunction continues in Capricorn. Relentless, focused, insistent. It's likely we're feeling under pressure, whether from world events or personal circumstances. In the foreground, the moon moves into Mars-ruled Aries, where we are quick to react, easy to anger, but also courageous and confident. Used at its best, this moon pushes us to get busy with living, strive towards our goals, challenge ourselves to break new ground. But as the moon meets wounded healer Chiron, there's a fault in our stride. There's a suggestion to slow for a moment, pause, think where we're going. It's time to ask whether we're reacting from a place of hurt or acting to bring about healing of divisions. Mercury's semi-square to Pallas offers an opportunity for discussion, but it isn't easy. Mediator Pallas in Aries prefers quick action to solve problems, whereas Mercury in Aquarius is focused on intellectual debate. Finding a way to appease both sides of our nature helps to navigate life's twists and turns. Talk it over, then take decisive action. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 185, Red Electric Serpent. Electric is the name for the number 3, and its keywords are activate, bond, and service. The third day of any wave spell activates whatever day it falls on. Imagine there is a big red button with the words GO written on it. Press that button and activate the day. Today is Red Serpent, which represents life force, instinct, and survival. Serpent is such a slippery critter it is hard to pin down its message. A serpent can bite you, squeeze the life out of you, or show you how to reinvent yourself by shedding your old skin. People born on serpent days have this natural ability to throw out the old and take on a new persona or lifestyle. If your life has become stale or stagnant, take this opportunity to renew yourself. This is a very profound shamanic process. You may feel like you're in a trance today, but stick with it, and by the evening the transformation should be complete. As it is an electric day, we are activating this process. And from Divine Sister of the Light Christina Papa Giorgio, Red Electric Serpent, 3 Chikchan, Keen 185, 4th of March, 2022, the Rise of the Rainbow Serpent, activating Kundalini Life Force. 4-3-2022 equal 436 equal 49 equal 13 equal 4. Day codes 4, Form, Structure, Foundation, Earth, Angelic. 13, Natural Lore, Cosmic Consciousness, Goddess, Mystic. Month year codes 369, Nikola Tesla code. 3, Holy Trinity, Joy, Happiness, Creativity, Communication. 6, Heaven, Christ, Family, Romance, Fertility. 9, Completion, Destiny, Service, Humanity, Grace. 20, The Awakening, Clear Vision. 22, Architect of Peace, Master Builder. Keen 185 equal 14 equal 5, Change, Transformation, Freedom, Liberation. A very powerful planetary destiny code today for breaking free, reconnecting our cosmic origins, and building a new foundation for peace and prosperity on our planet. Today's code, Keen 185, occurred 27 months ago on January 13, 2020, as the Red Electric Serpent was activated during the solar umbilical cord reconnection at Uluru during the grand planetary alignment. So today we are reactivating and energizing this power through the wormhole. The solar umbilical cord was reconnected in the early dawning of January 13, 2020, whilst the Anunga people danced and performed sacred ceremony at Uluru. As the sun rose from the shadows to bring the light, the Electric Serpent is born and takes flight, bringing forth the supercharged electrical power from our sun and the great central sun, reconnecting us to our origins and the great cosmic wisdom stored in our DNA. Today's code is extremely strong, raw, and potent, as the Electric Serpent is the most charged serpent of them all. This rocket fuel will propel our planetary forward momentum and success. A definite Nikola Tesla day amplifying the Tesla 369 code for March. As always on Serpent Days, keep an eye on Gaia's expulsion of excess power through our planetary grid system, particularly volcanoes today. We have entered the Dreamtime portal, and today is day 3 in the Blue Night wave spell of dreams, intuition, and abundance, where we are collectively dreaming the new world into reality. Today we are activating our life force and abundance through our intuition and instinctive responses. Our original Australian wise ones were in the global spotlight 27 months ago to lead us into the new way of dreaming, and they continue to do ceremony to transport us there into this new golden era. Divine and infinite gratitude for these guardians of Gaia who have safeguarded our planetary dream through 65,000 plus years. What a superbly commendable achievement. Full planetary recognition to these beautiful people, leading those of us who have forgotten back to Eden. Tone of creation. Electric is tone number 3 in the tone of creation. It is the first of the 3 emotional realm tones. Its focus is on activating and being of service to others through the action of bonding. That is, coming together with others to co-create and be of service. We are in the year of the electric seed, so this electrical power is double today, super activating us to get moving on our missions. Electric energy provides the ignition or spark for your manifestation. It is a current that needs to keep moving and flowing, transmitting energy. It also adds power to anything you are creating today, an extra electrical boost to draw upon. The power of 3 is derived from 2 units merging and creating the third, more powerful entity. This action duplicates the essence of bonding and service that the electric tone provides. Today we may experience close bonding and divine destined relationships with our kin in order to activate the collective dream of planetary abundance and realize our own personal dreaming. An absolutely brilliant tone of creation as we bond with our planetary kin as one world, praying, meditating, singing, dancing, celebrating, and anchoring these potent electrical, life-restoring energies to fuel our personal and planetary mission, providing the potent force needed for us all to step fully into our destiny as galactic citizens. Electric people can accumulate great wealth, power, and resources, so use this explosive Tesla power today to fuel your genius and accelerate your success and that of our planet. So, beloveds, today is a very intense and super activating, special planetary day with a hypersensitive, creative genius electrical flow. How will you direct this current today? Today's questions are: how can I harness the power of the Electric Serpent to restore vitality, activate abundance, and manifest my greatest dreams? How can we assist Gaia in restoring and anchoring this life force in our planetary body through our collective service? Divine blessings, enjoy the raw charge of renewed life force, vitality, and passion throughout our planetary body. The dream of peace on earth is unfolding now. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 185, Red Electric Serpent, the mantra, the code for today is: I activate in order to survive, bonding instinct. I seal the store of life force. With the electric tone of service, I am guided by the power of universal water. And on this powerful day of transformations, activations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Brother of the Light, Paulo Salinas, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to help us continue bringing these transmissions and teachings to the world, you can make a monthly pledge at our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com, or if you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal link at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to thank everyone supporting my sacred condor and her artwork. I'd like to thank our Divine Sister of the Light, Ramona Bergen, for another purchase. Thank you very much, Divine Sister, for your continued support. You can purchase my sacred condor's beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. And she has a 30% off sale for the equinox season until March 23rd, so be sure to take advantage of that. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful unified field invocation. I invoke the consciousness of all of my simultaneous incarnations in all dimensions, on all levels, in all universes, and all timelines into reintegration in my unified field of consciousness here and now, and so it is. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed Losar celebration of this new year of the Water Tiger. And have a very beautiful and sacred weekend as we navigate closer to this equinox window, as our Solaris continues his journey north to activate us in the spring of our youth, bring back vitality and rejuvenation of our solar conscious Christos energies of light. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.